There is much more happening in Krynnspace than you ever imagined. Welcome to another DragonLance Saga episode. My name is Adam, and today we're going to talk even more about Krynnspace. I'd like to take a moment and thank the members of this channel and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. You can even pick up DragonLance gaming materials using my affiliate link. I'm referencing the SJR7 Krynnspace Spelljammer accessory for this information. If I misspeak or leave anything out, please leave a comment below. Of all the denizens of Krynnspace, we are most familiar with those on the planet of Krynn. However, in wildspace, there are many spacefaring companies that one may encounter if they ever take to the skies. I'd like to highlight a number of these in this episode, beginning with the Star Knights. Founded by Dante Lionmane, a retired Knight of Solamnia, the Star Knights regularly patrol the wild space between Krynn and Reorx. They are known to come to the aid of damaged ships, even contracting out help from Reorx's ports if their dragonfly spelljamming ship is insufficient to deal with a threat alone. Dante's crew consists of 6 knights and 1 wizard named Amaan, who is the ship's captain. With plans to expand their ships through their passenger transport, the Star Knights are ever present and influential in their territory. Not all companies offer transport or aid. Some focus on trade. The Crimson Caravan is a conglomerate of 36 wealthy spacefaring merchants who regularly travel throughout Krynnspace and even Greyspace and Realmspace. They travel world to world, offering their wares collected from all over wildspace, and at times even contract out to adventurers to assist them in collecting or discovering rare items desired. They operate off a very large galleon spelljammer, which is captained by Qing Tao Ling, formerly of Chislev. It also houses 20 fighters and 4 wizards as protection, rotating them out as necessary to protect the ship and its merchants as they travel. There are also 36 civilians who are the lifeblood of the ship's operations, taking care of its merchants and protectors. The Hand of Reorx could be seen as the welcome wagon for new arrivals to Krynnspace. Captained by Forge Irongrip and piloted by Walfrid Highseeker, they operate off a tradesman's spelljammer containing 20 gnomes and dwarves. Their primary goal is to teach the word of Reorx, patrolling beyond the Stellar Isles. They will rush to meet with any newcomers, inviting them on board their ships, sharing their food, drink, and fellowship. They encourage all newcomers to visit the planet Reorx and to trade with the people thereof. If they feel welcomed and respected, they even escort newcomers, preventing any potential harm on the way. They are not prejudiced, though they do avoid Neogi and squid ships. The Singing Sword is a company of elven and half-elven pirates. They primarily target ships entering Krynnspace and prefer to focus on merchants. They are swift but merciful. They do their best not to damage the ship they are attacking or harm their crew. They are in this for the loot, and if that can be done peacefully, all the better. They fly a custom hammer ship and number 6 fighters, thieves, and wizards with a few half-elven clerics thrown in for good measure. The Golden Blade is a company of human explorers from Shaolong in Chislev. They are captained by Dao Ming and fly a wildly impressive dragon ship which is an enchantment cast upon it. Those witnessing it for the first time are magically inclined to gape in wonder at its sleek design. They are driven by exploration and adventure, currently focusing on the disappearing world of Nesmith. They're affable and welcoming to all, even hire new adventurers of renown. They have great relationships with the Crimson Caravan, trading wares and information with them. The crew consists of 50 fighters, sages, priests, wizards, and common workers. There are few companies as feared as the Strike. Led by Dagger Iceblood, who captains their custom Neogi Death Spider and crew of 60, they patrol the planets from Chislev, Zivlin, and beyond for ships with valuables, leaving nothing in their wake but an empty husk of a ship. They are smart and do not attack vessels which could threaten them, but they are equally well orchestrated when attacking other ships. Everyone knows their role and acts in unison with such efficiency, many ships surrender before the attack. They are well aware of other companies in Krynnspace like the Crimson Caravan and the Golden Blade, but avoid them due to the risk. However, given the opportunity for a sure win, Dagger would love nothing more than to grind them into wildspace dust. Of course, if you wish to be entertained, there are no companies quite like the Dream Spinners. Captained by Evan Alger, the entire crew is composed of actors, dancers, singers, acrobats, clowns, and musicians who travel the worlds of Krynnspace offering comedies, clown acts, live songs, and acrobatic feats, all enhanced with illusions and magic. They are well known for their costumes and productions which feature gnomish inventions. When flying through questionable areas of wildspace, they are known to hire adventurers as protection. There are also collectors and traders of mammals, fish, and plants. One company is called the Gatherers, and they travel through all spheres, paying handsomely for rare or exotic species, collecting them themselves if necessary, and transporting them to other spheres where they bring in top dollar for sale. They see themselves as saviors of would-be extinct species, though not all share this perception, seeing the introduction of non-native species as potentially dangerous and destructive to other ecosystems. The Gatherers are captained by Rogan, and their galleon is helmed by Adema the Peg. Originally from Toril, they traveled to Chislev for adventure and quickly found that selling rare species brought in much more than adventuring alone. No one is taken to spelljamming with as much enthusiasm as gnomes. The most famous Tinker Gnome is Captain Chocoblock Aksung. He flies the little bit of everything put together, which is a decidedly gnomish melange of wood and metal. It has the wings of a dragonfly, the tail of a hammer ship, and masts from a galleon. Gnomes love to travel and share their inventions with other spheres' people, and directly strike fear into those seeing them arrive. They also look for interesting mechanisms from other worlds that may be used in their own inventions, continually improving upon them. Some of the most noteworthy devices are the Utter Rudder, which aids in turning the ship from below, the Masked Mast, which is more of a spell and paint kit to make your mast disappear, rather than a mechanical invention with lights, knobs, and whirring sounds. The Anchor Shocking is a music and light device affixed to the anchor. It's primarily used for entertainment as it does not function underwater. With nothing but open space and a healthy sense of adventure, or complete ignorance to the danger, characters have a lifetime of experience ahead of them in wild space. The trick is to find passage off Krynn from one of its two ports. But that is all I have to say about Krynnspace. Do you have a favorite spacefaring company? Would you ever include Krynnspace in your DragonLance campaign? And if you play Spelljammer, do you have a favorite sphere? Leave a comment below. I'd like to take a moment and remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. This all goes to help other DragonLance fans learn about this channel and its content. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the DragonLance Saga, and I hope you'll join me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, remember, yellow's the color of bravery. Bright yellow that will strike fear into the hearts of the enemy. Call me chicken, and I'll show you just how powerful yellow can be.